What's going on, beautiful people? I am the Grandmaster, and I also go by D-Ray, bringing you guys the next week of the UPBA, where today we take on my brother, mi hermano, coach of the Dallas Starmies, Shayquaza. If you're excited for this matchup, do me the massive favor and shadow claw that thumbs up button. If you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button. Turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you get notified every single time we post a new video. Team, I am very excited. Shay's the homie. Shay's my guy. In the description, I hope I remember, sometimes I forget, fully making myself aware of this, of the Grandmaster's Table podcast episode, where we got to sit down with Mr. Shay and talk to him about his life, living life out in Texas, and his just comedic mind, dissecting it, understanding it, and having fun with it. So if you guys have that time, check down in the description and listen to that podcast. That was a fun time. That was a cool time. I love Shay. He's the homie. And he inspires me to up my comedic game every single time. And he recently started recording his videos with his face cam and a cowboy hat and sunglasses, like the fucking Terminator, and you love to see it. But today we're talking about the team that we're going to be bringing to the game, which will also be in the same video. But don't know why I said that. But we're talking about the team, what we're going to bring, why we're going to bring it. Shout out to the front office, Jesse 504, Hayes. They built the team. So they built the team. I just saw it, and now I'm here looking at it. For those who have been playing me on Showdown recently, you guys, that was Roman, you would know that I've been banana busy. Luckily, we just been blessed with just so much business within what we're doing, and with baseball season among us, it's just been nutty. So with all the commuting and just overall business in general going up, I've had zero time, and my priorities are with being a dad. So like this guy, come here, say hi. That's Roman. I just have had no time, guys. So I appreciate everyone in my front office for building me this team. They've done that a couple times so far in our Wi-Fi leagues, and I appreciate you guys so much. Down in the description will be a link to all their channels. Please support them. They're the homies. Without them, I probably wouldn't be able to do Wi-Fi Draft League, because they've been so fucking fantastic, and I love every single one of them. But let's talk about the team, what we're gonna bring, why we're gonna bring it. The matchup is right above my head. Mr. Shayquaza and the Dallas Starmy has a team consistent of Cinderace Libero, so this is the broken ass Cinderace. He's got Hydreigon, Necrozma, the horse. Can you make a horse sound? What sounds do horses make? Oh, that was very close. He drooled a little bit. The Shadow Horse, Spectrier. He's got Thundurus, Therian. You want to sit on my lap? He's ready for bed. He's got Swampert, Ninetales Alola, Roserade, Alolan Sandslash, and Farfetch'd. What an absolute fucking legend. He drafted Farfetch'd. Couple different things to note about his team. His fairy type is Ninetales. My man has 0 defense against Urshifu single strike, so Mr. Kung Fu Panda is about to go absolutely buck shit wild in this matchup. He also has rockers in the form of Swampert and Necrozma, and I believe that Sandslash also gets rocks, the Alolan form. I think it does. Defoggers in the form of Thundurus and Hydreigon, and I think that Farfetch'd also gets that. I could be incorrect. I'm just very illiterate when it comes to Farfetch'd, but he doesn't really have much defense on his team, and we have a mess ton of breakers, so this is going to be a button clicking kind of game. I did get a chance to kind of look over the team that they sent me to kind of get a little bit of an understanding before we hop into the matchup, but it's looking like clicking buttons here. We're clicking buttons. So that is the team that we're going to be playing. The 6 Mons I anticipate him to bring are Cinderace, Hydreigon, Necrozma, probably the Thundurus, Swampert, and I think he has to bring Alolan Ninetales, a physically defensive one in my opinion. But we'll see what he does. First Pokemon that we're going to be bringing, as you can see on screen, is Skadoosh, the Urshifu single strike. We have Close Combat, Wicked Blow, Sucker Punch, and U-Turn. We have 252 in attack, 44 in HP, 4 in defenses, and 204 in speed running, the Jolly Nature, and the Choice Scarf. It's got enough speed, I did some calcs, to outspeed a max speed Roserade by 1 point without the Choice Scarf. So if it gets knocked off for whatever reason. We also outspeed a +1 Necrozma if it goes for Dragon Dance. We don't outspeed naturally the Hydreigon anyway, but we do outspeed it with the Choice Scarf. So if we anticipate that Hydreigon to be Choice Scarfed, we do have to make that switch or scout to see if he is Choice Scarfed. Damage rolls and speed and whatnot. So that's something. And this thing literally clicks buttons. Like I said, his fairy type is a little than Ninetales. So we come in, click Wicked Blow 99.9% of the time, and something's gonna take a metric fuck ton. We have Sucker Punch for priority in case things kind of get a little bit out of hand. Pokemon get boosted that we can't handle. Even if we had the Choice Scarf, it could be in handy. Careful with the green screen, bud. But yeah, Urshifu's gonna come in and click, just do what it does best, man. Just literally click the fucking button. Next Pokemon we have, because they're both here, first one is Cheech. Cheech the Gigalith. We have a Super Spadef Assault Vest Gigalith, Stone Edge, Body Press, Earthquake, and Explosion. Almost max HP. We got some chunk in defense. You good? You okay? He almost fell. 108 in attack, 36 in Spadef, and 4 in speed. Doing some calcs, I actually don't get too hit KO'd by Thunderous's Grass Knot and Thunderbolt, which is actually kind of clutch. Explosion's cool to be able to come in, set up Sand and Go Boom for Excadrill, because spoilers, we are Sand Rush. Body Press does a metric fuck ton to the Hydreigon. We have Stone Edge for our stab, does crazy damage, and Oko's the Thunderous. Earthquake is nice to be able to hit the Cinderace while it's still in its fire form. Also 4 times super effective damage on the Sand Slash if that decides to come. And is also neutral damage against the Roserade, because Roserade is his only grass type and is not resistant to ground. So that's really, really cool. But yeah, mostly setting up Sand, be a specially defensive wall from what I can see here. Cheech is here, so Chong has to come with him. Cheech and Chong. We have Life Orb, Sand Rush. We have enough speed to outspeed the, I think, a Jolly or Timid max speed Necrozma by 1 point outside the sand. And then we have Earthquake, Iron Head, Rock Slide, and Rapid Spin, 4 attacks, Life Orb. Very straightforward drill. This is here to break. Look at his team. His resist is Roserade. His immunities though, and the Thunderous and the Hydreigon that both get hit by coverage, Rock Slide, and Iron Head, which is really nice. If I can get a +1 speed boost after a Rapid Spin, I do outspeed a Jolly Max Speed Cinderace, which is really cool. We got the Life Orb 9 on the HP. Love to see that. They put in some work here. I love this. I love this drill. This is gonna be a breaker / win con. I'd like to save it in my back pocket for just in case late game, but let's see how the game goes. Next up we have is Cuddles, the Wigglytuff with Leftovers Frisk, which is one of the best abilities I think in Draft League, which protects Stealth Rock and Dazzling Gleam. Basically almost max Spadef. This also does not get too KO'd by a Thunderous's Thunderbolt. If he's timid, if he's modest, it does. So that's unfortunate, but this is here to just pass wishes off to the Gigalith and the rest of the team to keep the Gigalith nice and healthy, to continue just wall his special threats. Stealth Rock is there for us to getting up hazards, because this hazard removal is not fantastic, as you can see in his team. So I like to prioritize rocks as soon as I possibly can, either bouncing them back or setting them up ourselves. And you'll see what I mean in just 1 second. But our stab here is Dazzling Gleam, which is super clutch. King Boo making his debut. That rhymed. Scald, Dazzling Gleam, Strength Sap, and Magikarp. Magikarp's pretty baller here. This is going to be our designated switch into the Libera Cinderace. We got the Rocky Helmet to be able to get the chip damage from the U-turns. We do resist the Power Balls, which is really nice. We do get super effective damage from the Sucker Punch, but I don't think he packs that, to be completely honest with you, but he could. If he's afraid of like a Choice Scarf Latios, so there's something that we do have to scout for. Magikarp's nice to be able to bounce back Toxics or Stealth Rocks from the Swampert. He has to be Darkest Lariat Swampert. Hayes is the one that pointed that out, that it does get Darkest Lariat this gen. We have to scout for that, because we can't 1v1 it if he does, because that does a lot of damage. Even though we're physically defensive, it does do a lot, but we can still chew 1 Darkest Lariat and then Strength Sap, get back up to full, and put it at -1 and just wall and 1v1 the Swampert. And if we can Magikarp like a Toxic, that would be pretty clutch, but we don't want to get Toxic ourselves. So I think I may actually lead this. It's looking like a pretty good designated lead, aside from Urshifu, depending on what he brings. So that we'll assess when we're at team preview, but Jellicent's looking pretty solid against that Cinderace. Otherwise, our other water type was Quillfish. Quillfish looks nice here as well, but it doesn't have that reliable recovery. Even though we don't have the move recover, Strength Sap with his team is basically almost the same thing. So I love the longevity that Jellicent brings over Quillfish. So that's really nice. So shout out to the guys for thinking that up. Next up we have is Skywalker, the Latios button. This is button. This is the button. If he doesn't bring the Ninetales, I literally come in as much as humanly possible and click Draco. No no Ninetales. If Ninetales does not come, I anticipate it to come, but if Ninetales doesn't come, I literally click Draco every single time. No Ninetales means that most likely his steel type Sandslash is not going to come, so I literally just click Draco, and I want to so bad, so hopefully he doesn't bring the Ninetales, but since we have an Urshifu single strike, I have an anticipation or a feeling that he probably is, but we'll see. Mystical Fire is there for everything that's gonna, like, you know, take a big damage from it, obviously, like the Sandslash or the Ninetales that is immune to Dragon Stamp, and then the Sandslash is resistant to Psychic, so Mystical Fire definitely makes sense. And the Baton Pass is in case if he's afraid of the threat and he tries to switch, we can gain some momentum, which is really nice. We're max speed to ensure that we do outspeed the Ninetales by 1 point, because the Ninetales is base 109 speed. So I love everything about the team. Didn't make any changes. I think it looks great. Shout out to the front office. You guys are the homies. I love every single one of you guys. I just noticed that the team has the Guerrilla Tactics logo on the team preview, but it's actually the San Diego Snugglers because we're in the UPBA. That's just me messing up. This is the sheet that I sent to the front office, and I messed that up. So if I confused anybody, we're the San Diego Snugglers in this league. NCP were the Guerrilla Tactics, but let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. We're gonna cut to get connected to Shay, and hopefully we can pull out another dub. We got a big old dub, spoilers, last week against Goki Gamer, so we're hoping to build off the momentum. It's a very short season, so every win does mean a lot. And let's get it popping, guys. Pull up a chair, get your popcorn ready, and hit the lights.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I sound robotic at this point, don't I? I kind of say the same things before I start a game and when I end the game. I'm like, at this point, I think I'm programmed. But we're connected with Shay, I just realized, and now I have to pee. Like, I just felt the sensation, and it's too late. We're here. It is what it is. Let's just hope that it doesn't get too crazy. Maybe I'll think on my feet if I have to pee so much to the point where I'm like, oh man, this game's got to be over. I'm gonna start making crazy plays. But this is our team. In the UPBA, we have the team builders inside the actual games. So let's go ahead and rewind if you guys are interested in finding out what we're gonna bring, where we're gonna bring them. Shout out to the front office, more specifically Mr. J Bear, for building us the team. We do appreciate it, because my life has been one hell of a whirlwind lately, in a good way. In a good way. We got big things coming. Got big things coming. For those, I'll probably put it on the screen. If you guys have Instagram, follow us. There's 2 accounts that we have for our business, right? We have Mission Nutrition and East Village Nutrition. Follow them both, and follow me. Daniel, that's it, d.ray.91. I'll put them all on screen. Follow us, support the business. And I would be very grateful. If you're in San Diego, I'll hook you up. I'll give you a free energy drink and a free protein shake. I got you. But we're connected. I'm done plugging. I got a lot of energy for this being late. And my son and Summer are behind the green screen, awake. So they'll be here waiting for us to play. But I'm very excited to play Shay. This is going to be a good time. The team we think he's going to bring is up above the game screen. The team we're going to bring is up above our head. And I really hope it connects, because there's a weird, so Insider, right? It actually says it failed to send the competition, but he says that he got it. And that's sketchy, but we're in. Let's get it. Cool. He brings the horse, and he doesn't bring, okay, so Cinderace, Libero, Hydreigon, Necrozma. In that order, let's go. We have Thundurus, the horse, and so no Ninetales. The freest Wicked Blows of my entire fucking life. Alright, so I did not actually ask him for the team ahead of time. What was the year that didn't come? The horse, right? So Spectrier is number 897. Perfect. Okay, so let's go over here. Our dedicated lead here, I think, is going to be King Boo, anticipating the Swampert. We have switches for everything else, or I could just bring a Skadoosh and just start, you know. Let's leave with Skadoosh, because we are choice scarfed. Anticipating any other choice scarfers would probably be the Hydreigon. So if he leaves at that, we do have the hard switch, which is unfortunate, but we'll hit that road when we come to it. We got 29 seconds to switch Ninetales into Spectrier. Perfect. There's the horse. What's up, horse? Wah. And Kirby's gonna get really upset because I'm probably gonna mess up the dimensions. But let's lock it in. We're gonna mess up the dimensions because let's actually move it over here. Live editing team, live editing. And that's my fault because I forgot to ask for him the team that he brought ahead of time. But that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. We're gonna get it done anyway. I am very anal about how this works. So let's make sure that's like that. And this is like that. Cool. There's the horsey. But we said it in the DMs. Good luck, have fun to Mr. Shayquaza. And there's the Hydreigon. You hate to fucking see it. You hate to fucking see it. I don't know if this is Choice Scarf, and if it is, I am forced to switch. This is unfortunate. I had to switch straight into Cuddles. No choice here. That's unfortunate, because I don't know if this thing's Choice Scarf just yet. So I can find out now. So as soon as we bring in Cuddles, this is going to be crazy, crazy information. So if he's Choice Scarfed, he's most likely going to be, you know, timid max speed. Oh, he hard switches. Oh, so maybe he's not Choice Scarfed. In comes this. All right. So here's the thing. I think we have to trade rocks. I can't magic bounce them now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So let's go ahead and trade rocks. I like that plan. We do have rapid spin. I missed the fucking frisk, but I think that stealth rock is pretty nice here. Stealth rock is pretty nice. Getting toxic would be annoying for sure. Flip turn. Cool. Free rocks. Love to see it. So it brings us down to 175. I feel like that did a good chunk, even though it is stab. Swampert. Why can't we just get default settings at level 50? Why is that not a thing? If he's got no attack investment, that flip turn should have done 27%, right? And we're at 175. Math time, 29%. Yeah, that's about right. So no invested. Bulky boy. We got the Rockies up. He could court change for sure skis, but we bring in King Boo, which is our dedicated switch into Cinderace. So let's do that. So let's get the switchy up and going. Alright. Libero Cinderace, man. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a little bit. That's a good chunk. So I'm sure that he knows that we're just gonna keep bringing Rocky Helmet for this thing, and eventually one day he'll bring protective pads, and then he won't have rock. He won't have heavy duty boots. But the best counter for this thing, in our opinion, everyone that's played him so far, is bring Rocky Helmet against the Cinderace. Is this Boots? It is indeed Boots. So now I'm forced to switch, and I'm going to switch into probably this. I do not get 2-hit KO'd by grass move, but I now get 2-hit KO'd here, so I think he's forcing my hand here. I could also bring in Skywalker. How much damage does this Thunderous do to Skywalker here? That's a good chunk. That's a pretty decent chunk that he can do there. Volt Switch could be a thing for sure skis. What does he bring in on me if I bring this in? I think I'm just gonna make this aggressive switch and go into this. He could think that the rock is the, oh, he doubles. That's best case scenario actually. 5-head. What is this? Oh, I'm just gonna drop a Draco because it's fucking free. No, Ninetales means that this is actually free. All right, so Necrozma. That's leftovers? Yeah, leftovers Necrozma. Probably bulky, 252 HP. This Draco does 88 to 104. And after rocks, what's the roll to kill here? Guaranteed Oko after stealth rock. We're clicking Draco. This is the freest Draco of my entire life. And we miss. Husa. This should be dead. It's fine. The only difference is that he's got Rockies on his side, on our side of the field. We can always rapid spin them away with Excadrill a little bit later, but the fact that I have to do that now is really unfortunate. So we don't miss the second one. That's really nice. So we're gonna shake off the tilt a little bit, and this should just drop. this should have been dead, and I wouldn't have had to get Stealth Rock on my side of the field. The crit didn't matter. If he's got some Spadef investment, max HP, Necrozma, this kills. But what it also does too, what's actually nice and unfortunate for Shay, the one thing that makes that important, is that he doesn't know that I'm Specs. There's no real way for him to find out that I'm Specs, which is really, really nice in our way. Latios kills Necro. That in that way, it sucks for him. But he's got no switch into this. It'll Oko the Hydreigon because in theory we're just -1 because of the specs. Actually, I don't think anything wants to take this. So I'm curious what he wants to bring in here. Cinderace, okay. He's risking me being scarfed, which is interesting. I'm gonna bring in King Boo again. Rocks are up, which is unfortunate. I do want to get rid of those Rockies pretty soon. He's got a lot of boots on his team. He's got boots on Thundurus, and he's got boots on the Cinderace. This thing, all we know he's got is U-turn. He probably is just gonna click it again, and it's kind of force my hand to just either Strength Sap or find a way. Well, because yeah, Hydreigon comes in every time, right? It's taking more chip, which is great, actually. So that's just another thing. Shay Scout Team. Hydreigon comes in here, right? No, this thing does. Okay. He saw me bring in Latios last time. He could Volt Switch if he wants to. If he Volt Switches, what does Rock allow in? The Swampert. If I bring in this... How much does Wiggles take? 190. Stealth Rock is up. Thunderous Therian. What are we doing on time? I need to make a decision, dude. This is here for Hydra. I'd rather just leave it that way. So I think that I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in Cheech. Yeah, let's bring in Cheech. He saw me bring in Latios last time, so he may not click the Grass Knot button here. He probably just Volt Switches if I had to guess. But this is gonna let in Swampert, which is annoying. Caesar Sandstream. I'm curious of what he wants to do. Curious of what he wants to do. Dark Pulse. Okay, so good thing we didn't bring in Latios that time. We live a Grass Knot, so with him anticipating him to want to go for that, I'm gonna Stone Edge and see if he takes that chance. So he's got Dark Pulse. He just doubled last time. Probably has like, oh, can I hit? No. I missed two very crucial moves in this game so far. He's content with just clicking Focus Blast. I'm lucky that he missed the Focus Blast, but then he brings in the Swampert for free. That's Swampert. God damn it, dude. The Necro should have been dead, and then I would have had fucking Stealth Rock on my side of the field, and then that Thunder should be dead. But here we are. Get a crit. That's nice. I think that's a little bit of justice, right? But God, that's annoying. Like truly, that's really annoying. I'm gonna bring in Skywalker, or I could bring in King Boo on the flip turn, and if he stays in, I can Strength Sap. We'll do that. We'll do that. If he Toxics here, that's annoying. But in case he wants to go for flip turn, this is nice to get a little bit of health back. Kind of locks him in here, and I can Strength Sap and get myself nice and healthy. Earthquake would suck here. Flip turn, nice. Cool. So we want to keep this thing healthy, right? I don't know if this thing has Toxic. I'm actually at a really healthy amount. So what I can do is, in case he has Toxic, I'm going to Magic Coat. I probably think this thing probably does have Toxic. And I think it's kind of low risk at this point in the matchup. So I think I'm okay with just clicking Magic Coat and revealing it. If he wants to double, that's fine. But I think the value of getting this thing Toxic is extremely high. He does stay in, so either he goes for Earthquake or Toxic, I think. Goes for Rest. Unfortunate. So now this thing is healthy. So I think that I'm just going to do the same. So this tells me he doesn't have Toxic. Flip turn, Rest, Protect, Rest, Talk, Earthquake, probably. So I'm going to go ahead and Strength Sap and get ourselves nice and healthy. I could click Dazzling Gleam, anticipating the Hydreigon to come in hard here, but I think getting ourselves healthy has a lot of value long-term for the Cinderace. Malfoy. Oh, if I had clicked the Dazzling Gleam there, that would have been really nice. But we do get ourselves a little bit healthy, which is fantastic. Not boots. Don't know what this thing is really just yet. So we're gonna get to full probably. Yeah, cool. Love to see that. So I'm gonna hard into Wiggles. I didn't get to find out this thing's item last time because he doubled. But I think that I bring in Wiggles and I do the passive play and click Wish. Good information though to have. Swampert. Alright, what do you have? Let's frisk his item. Choice Scarf. Oh, so he is scarfed. Oh, okay, that's fine. Is that fine though? That did a good chunk. I could double here again now that he locked into this. And bring in Excadrill. I like that play. How much does Excadrill take from a Flash Cannon? Probably not much, right? This thing is probably timid. 19%. Let's bring in Chong. And we can Rapid Spin. He doubles. What do you double into? What if I wished though? But what if I wished? That's unfortunate. What if I clicked Wish? I don't know about that play. He does have Focus Blast. I'm in a little bit of a predicament. 50-50 here, right? What's stopping me from beating him with Drill now? How much does Swampert take? If he's bold, max defense, that's probably his drill counter, right? After rocks is maybe. Let's bring in Cheetah to set up the sand. If he kills me, he doesn't kill me with the Focus Blast, but I get a couple turns to kind of break, which is really nice. Yes, Focus Blast, so I don't think he's packing Focus Blast and Grass Knot. I'm surprised he doubled there. He knows I was gonna double, so I could have wished. Ballsy play, but hey. And he missed. That's great, actually. That's fantastic. Now, do I just Stone Edge or do I Body Press here? I could also Earthquake. I don't want to Boom just yet. Swampert was his switch in last time. I'm going to bring in Skywalker. I'm going to bring in Skywalker this time on the Focus Blast or the switch into Swampert. Awesome. And now we click Draco for free. Draco is not gonna kill this, but it's gonna do a honk and chunk. Psychic is also no, Psychic's not free because of the thing. Let's click Draco. Let's just bop this thing. It does 2 a KO if he wants to stay in. If he gets a bad bad sleep talk roll, then he's in trouble. But either he gives me big damage off on this, in which case it's tougher for him to switch in on Gigalith, or he gives me another Pokemon. We do hit, which is fantastic. So if he gets a bad rest stop roll here, I think we're in a good spot. He may. Does he die to rocks? How much do ground types take from Stealth Rock? Ooh, yes sir. That's 1 rest talk turn. I think he has to do 1 more. So I'm gonna click Draco again. If he gives me this, Excadrill goes absolutely bananas. Do I outspeed the horse? I didn't count that. What's that thing called? Spectrier. Level 50 timid max speed. If he's 252, we do hit. Down goes the Swampert. That is actually really big. Latios with 2 kills. Latios kills Swampert. Ooh, boom! Let's get it. I had to do that one time in the video. Latios gets 2 kills. We love fucking Latios. Oh, Literally has become like my third favorite Pokemon of all time. Just merely from Draft League, literally just clicks buttons. I love Pokemon that has a big button on it and you just click it and you don't have to think about anything. That's the fun way to play. Get the Pokemon in, click a button, something dies. That's Latios right there. This is Choice Scarfed, yeah? Now, do you anticipate this coming in, right? I don't see any reason why you wouldn't. So I bring in Cuddles anyway. If you kill Cuddles, you kill Cuddles. Cuddles got rocks up. Cuddles came in, eat some hits. Didn't get a chance to wish, but hey, Cuddles did the best thing he could. That's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for. But the Swampert's dead. Glad to find that this thing's Choice Scarfed. Flash Cannon, he does get it. Okay. Now, Excadrill comes in and we click Rapid Spin. Get rid of the rocks and get the +1 boost. That's the play. In comes Chong. We click Rapid Spin. If he brings in the horse though? Oh, I don't know. Did I just click Iron Head and not care about the rocks? I think that's yeah. That's also a play that could happen. Spectre, Earth. Oh, Iron Head does a fuck ton. I'm an Iron Head. I'm just gonna Iron Head. If he brings anything outside the horse, it's gonna be a misplay for me on a Rapid Spin. But if Shay's got cojones the size of grapefruits, like I know he does, he brings in the fucking horse. Oh, he didn't bring in the horse. I should have Rapid Spun. That's nuts. That's nuts. Maybe he doesn't think I have spin. That's fair. All right, maybe he thinks I don't have spin. Okay, so my play is to bring in Cheech. Now that this thing is chipped, he dies to Rock Slide. Now, if he kills Gigalith here, I get 4 turns of sand, and I have 4 times. Do I outspeed a Hydreigon that's Choice Scarfed? Let's see. If the sand is up, I do outspeed Scarf Hydreigon. But I don't kill it in 1, I have to get an Iron Head flinch. He finally hits a Focus Blast, which is not gonna kill us. But, you know, really nice. Do I boom here? I think I have to boom here. Do I boom or do I switch? Do I boom or do I switch? He doesn't Thunderbolt. He either Dark Pulses or he Focus Blasts. At 109, do I live a Dark Pulse after rocks? I don't. Latios is outsped by Spectrier, it's outsped by Choice Scarf Hydreigon, and it's outsped by Cinderace. I think that Latios has done his job, so I keep the sand. I keep the sand. I clearly live rocks coming in. And now we do as much damage as we can with Latios. He gets buffeted by the sand, and he dies to an Iron Head. So now we bring in Chong and take advantage of some of these turns. I think he dies to Rapid Spin. Alright, so here's the play, right? So how are we doing on time? We're winning the time game. Alright, so here's the play, right? Life Orb Rapid Spin does 33 to 39%. That's looking like range. So I'm going to click Rapid Spin. If the Spectrier comes in, it dies. How much? So Y for info, how many turns do I have? I have 3. So I can follow up with an Earthquake if he switches into the Spectrier. I'm gonna Rapid Spin, get rid of these rocks, and kill this thing off, and get my +1 speed boost. And if the horse is Choice Scarfed, then we outspeed it in the sand. Guaranteed. So down goes this, which is fantastic. Thunderous. Alright. Excadrill kills Thundy. Alright, so now he can't bring in Choice Scarf anything. Something's gonna die, which is great. His only hope is to bring in the, I think Hydreigon and hope he lives a hit. Yeah. Do I risk this here? I think that the answer is yes. Do I need this to win? Do I need this to win? I think I may actually kill with. Hold on. Hydreigon. Ironhead is 59 to 70. Ooh, that looks like his range. I'm an Ironhead. He could switch around if he wants to. Like bring in Cinderace? No, he doesn't. Okay. Do I get another fucking Excadrill sweep? Let's get it. The crit didn't matter. I don't think the crit mattered. Excadrill kills Hydreigon. Alright, so even when the sand ends, we'll be at +1. And at +1, we do outspeed Cinderace, and that thing's heavy duty boots. I think I outspeed the horse at +1? I'll find out right now. So, we'll see. We'll see, team. We'll see. Excadrill at +1 without the sand. Spectrier. Max speed Spectrier, timid, it's 200, and we're at 217. I think we win the game here. I think we win the game here. Dude, I want Urshifu to click the button. This is the best Urshifu matchup all season, and he did nothing. He sat on the back, and Excadrill fucking brings us back another game. Oh my god, I love this fucking Pokemon. Excadrill, the MVP. I think this is coming into Excadrill being like one of my top kill leaders of all time. Excadrill kills everything. I think Excadrill wins. Excadrill kills Cinderace. Dude, oh my lord. At +1 now, speed the horse. Hit 217 speed and at Jolly max speed, unless this thing is scarfed. And in which case I can find out what he locks himself into. How much health? All right, so we're gonna guarantee we win this game, right? So we're gonna come in. How much does he's got 14? Do I live rocks? How much damage? How much damage do rock types take from stealth rock? I don't actually know the answer to that question. Stealth rock move. If it resists. How much time do I have? This is going to be a tough decision. Oh, I actually don't know if I live. Am I throwing? If it resists, 6.25%. I'm at 102. No, I'm at 14 health. 14 health. I live. I come in. Oh. Fuck it. I'm just going to click Earthquake. It's 6.5. I'm like at that range. Oh, this may be a mistake. This may be a mistake. That may have been a mistake, guys. Nah, it's not a mistake because I don't die in 1 to Urshifu. Yeah, Spectrier +1. I don't die in 1 after rocks. Yeah, no. We're fine. Everything's fine. All right. So what my thought process? My thought process there was if I preserve Excadrill for the sand, come in and bring Gigalith. You have to survive the hit. This is scarfed. You have to survive the hit, right? I get to click the button. You have to survive the hit for the sand to come up and bring in Excadrill. And so when you bring in Excadrill, then at that point, what I wanted to do, if this doesn't die, I'm going to switch out and come back in and click Sucker Punch. So this is a guaranteed win for us. So let me backtrack here, right? My thought process there was I need to save Excadrill and bring in Gigalith. It says here that a resisted hit for rocks, it does 6.5% to rocks on entry. Gigalith was at 14 health. That's 7%. I don't know if the game rounds up to 7%. And then in that case, Gigalith would have died and not summoned the sand. In which case, he gets a free +1 boost. It means I have to sack that at +1 and still have to take another hit, thus threatening it to be at +2. Then I would have to bring Urshifu. In theory, if I brought in Urshifu once, like I did, click Wicked Blow, and it lives, then I take Urshifu out, sack something, and then click Sucker Punch the following turn. So in theory, I won that game guaranteed, but in that moment, I was thinking to myself, I needed to summon the sand again so Excadrill can get behind the sand and outspeed the horse, which actually, now that I think about it out loud, I don't think it does after the +1 boost, because I had the +1 boost in Rapid Spin. So I made the right play. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone calm the fuck down. We made the right plays. At the end of the day, we got the Click Wicked Blow. It was a great game. Shout out to Shay. We did lose Excadrill, so that way we can have this right on the screen. So this was a what, 4-0, 3-0, 3-0. So great win after building off of a win last week against Goki Gamer. It's a very short season, so every single win does indeed count. This 3-0 is massive. Once again, big shout out to Shay. Do me a massive favor, down in the description below will be a link to his YouTube channel. Watch his side of the battle, leave a comment down below, tell him that we sent you, give him some love. The man's is one of my favorite podcast guests for the Grandmaster's table. We've developed a great friendship. He's an awesome guy. I haven't talked to him very much recently, but that makes me sad. So guys, I'll hop into you guys' server and I'll come hang out with you guys more often. My man looks like a Terminator with a fucking cowboy hat. What more do you want for content? Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. With that being said, I'm gonna get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your night, and above all else, be nice. Peace.